All right, so Phil Brooks, hey, CM Punk, man, gotta give it to him. Staying classy San Diego, man. No, that man today just roasted a whole bunch of people, roasted wrestling fans, roasted Bryan Alvarez, roasted the Wrestling Observer, roasted anybody he could find today. I love when CM Punk's on fire, okay? I will not deny that. I love when he's on fire, okay? When he's on fire, he on one. It's great for business because you don't know what's going to come out of his goddamn mouth. And yes, should they put a muzzle? AEW should put a muzzle on it? Yeah, no. It's best for business. It gets people talking. And Bryan Alvarez knew what he was doing today. A lot of these wrestling fans knew what they were doing today. This happened right after he wasn't in the upfronts. And again, articles are coming out that he requested that he didn't want to be in the upfronts and shine. He wants it to be a surprise. Can't blame the guy when, you're trying to make a comeback and you're going around like Enzo Amore is to make everything right with everybody to have, a second part of their career looking good. Can't blame CM Punk for it. You can't. He wants this second time around his comeback to be rememberable. This is his last opportunity at this. And so I don't blame what he's doing. And today he just went after everybody he could. Hey, he said it. If you got to be tribalist or you got to be, a fanboy for a product, you need to go touch the grass, man. You're not into pro wrestling. You're into something else. You're into some voodoo shit. And I love what he had to say today, man. Bravo to CM Punk. Mad respect for the guy, man. He said what he needed to say today and gave it to Bryan Alvarez. And Bryan Alvarez is being a troll to be a troll. He knew what he was doing. The Wrestling Observer knew what they were doing. Come on now. Come on. To all you people going, oh, it's typical CM Punk doing CM Punk things. No. He incentivized a fight, being a troll, and he got roasted. Are pro athletes not allowed to roast a dirt sheet or a writer or a new media type voice out there? Are we not allowed to roast people like Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, any of these people? Are we not allowed to roast these people when they do wrong? Put them up on a pedestal and tell them they're wrong? Come on now. For real. At the end of the day, man, the way I see it, CM Punk, it was fair. It was open season. It was fair game. If Bryan Alvarez is going to do it, CM Punk, should CM Punk did what he did? No. But again, I find it to be fun. I find it to be hilarious. I find this stuff to be funny that he's holding on to a grudge this long. But again, CM Punk's been known to do this with the media, man. Come on, since he's been in WWE, he's been this way. And again, what do you expect? People are all shocked. You shouldn't do this. This is typical CM Punk being a self-centered asshole and all this stuff. And then people saying, oh, this, that, and the third about certain wrestling products and stuff like that. This happens every day, man. I think wrestling fans need to grow up and stop being so sensitive. Grow up. If you got to be sensitive and you got to lay a flag about a wrestling product, what does that say about you, man? At the end of the day, man, I'm tired of the tribalists. I'm tired of these fangirls, fanboys that have to justify certain products or, things like that. I'm a CM Punk fan. I don't care where he goes. He can go to Impact Wrestling, GCW. I still be a fan. Like I said, I'm a fan of wrestling. I'm a fan of wrestlers. Just because they leave one organization to go to another doesn't mean shit at the end of the day to me. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to do the things. I'm still going to support them. I've always been a CM Punk fan, a mark, whatever you want to call it. For years I have. I've always loved anything he's done. And if you follow him for as long as I have, this is typical him. The diehard CM Punk fan like myself, we already know what we're getting with him. This is typical. This is nothing new. And to some of you that are treating this as new, man, you need to go look at some older CM Punk shit and understand this is not the first time CM Punk's done this and roasted fans and people in general. Again, and this happens every day. There's other wrestlers that have done this too, and it happens in every industry. Look at Kevin Durant. Look at Chris Paul. Look at all these people that go after the dirt sheets all the time. Come on now. They play off of each other. Come on. It's all for rating. It's all for views. Bryan Alvarez knew what he was doing. Come on. And at the end of the day, CM Punk, there was articles coming out by Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful basically saying that CM Punk requested, and they've been reporting properly, everything they have said has been 100% factually correct. CM Punk did not want to be at the being featured. He wants this all to be a secret, and he all wants this to be a surprise. You know, I can't blame him. New show's coming. He wants surprises happening. You don't want any leaks happening. You know, he's got storylines that he's been working with Tony Khan. Supposedly leaks are coming out about that. So, you know, at the end of the day, really, if you really want to go there, CM Punk, man, is best for business. Wherever he goes, he brings a crowd. It showed it at Impact that people love him. He's got a cult following, and I love him to pieces. And like anything he does, you know, to me, at the end of the day, anything he does, I like. Good, bad, or indifferent. If you like a wrestler, you're going to take the good, the bad, and the ugly, man, with anybody. It's like what's going on with The Rock, you know, right now. Like, I love The Rock. Anything he does, I like. I like John Cena, too. I don't like everything John Cena does, but I'm a John Cena fan. Same with Ric Flair. Same with Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels. Like, yeah, they do some shitty shit, but you stand by them because you're a fan. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, some of these fans need to go touch the dirt, like he said, touch the grass. I mean, the tribalism in 2023 is just like people that are trying to pre-order video games or have an allegiance to a certain piece of disc or software, physical or digital. It's like, go touch the dirt. If you have to justify your purchase, or you have to justify certain wrestling products, you got to go touch the dirt, like he said, man. I'm with him with that one. Like, just enjoy wrestling, for shit's sakes. Like, how hard is that? And this is typical CM Punk, man. Are you surprised? Are we all surprised? We shouldn't be. Anyway, links will be in the description about him and his Bryan Alvarez feud. I guess Bryan Alvarez had some choice words to say on the Wrestling Deserver today, and it was put as a short. Then it was put on Twitter. People like JD from New York have commentated on it with Chi-Town Mark, and there's a few others that have been talking about it. It's just to get traction, man. The way I see things is they got to get views on what they're doing. So today, Wrestling is we got tons of views, and CM Punk, hey man, people are going to be talking about him for all this week. You know, he's going to be the sore topic of a lot of things, and I think that's what Tony Khan wants. I really think that's what AEW wants. They want to be in the mouths of people talking about Collision. I think Warner Brothers Discovery don't mind. If this was a problem, if this was a huge problem, CM Punk would have been fined off to the side already. He would have been suspended. You would have seen articles come out. I don't think Tony Khan cares. I think Tony Khan right now is realizing he's got to get a show up off the ground and get hundreds and thousands and millions of people over to it, flocking over to it. He's got more pressing things. And I think we're going to see CM Punk day one in Collision, and I think Collision's going to be fire. So at the end of the day, really, I don't think really these articles and the leaks and stuff that are coming out, and I'll have another video talking more about CM Punk, but right now I just, honestly with you guys, to be real, I really honestly, I don't take anything with, I don't take anything truth anymore when it comes to these news articles that are coming out. Take it with a grain of salt. Same thing with the AEW Fight Forever game. Like, take that with a grain of salt too while you're there. Anyway, my name is Rafe. Hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you like my standpoint. I think wrestling fans in 2023 need to grow up and realize, hey man, people are human. People are going to do what they do. Yeah, was it a little too far what CM Punk did? Yeah, no. I mean, it's his life. It's his business. It's not for me or anybody to tell him what he can and can't do. He's a multimillionaire. He can do whatever the hell he wants. If he wants to run his mouth and call people this, that, and the third, that's his business, man. You know, hey, you know, do I get mad when Kevin Durant does it? No. Do I do it when Chris Paul? No. Like if LeBron? No. You know, they have a right to say what they have to say, and the media has a right to say what they have to say, like the Stephen A. Smiths, the Skip Baylesses, the Bryan Alvarezes of the world. You know, things like that. So, you know, you got to take that all with a grain of salt. And us as wrestling fans, we need to stop putting our flags in the sand and saying we do this and do that. Like, we just got to be about pro wrestling at this point. Anyway, this has been Ray From. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.